Cancer Horoscope January 2026. January will be a period of renewal and adjustment for your relationships. You will keenly feel the influence of others and their attempt to direct your actions. Since your partnership sector is under Saturn's discipline influence, your connections are reliable but may feel restrictive. This month, it is time to change the rules of the game and make important joint decisions regarding your personal, business, or social life. Your second focal point is the management of shared finances and property. January 2026 is charged with high-octane energy. The launch of 10 new planetary cycles creates a whirlwind of events that will reach its peak in February. Active participation in these processes will be mandatory. Key recommendations: finances: refrain from risky deals and new debt obligations unless they lead directly to the growth of your wealth. Responsibility: avoid the habit of taking on other people's burdens. The tendency to be overly demanding will be high this month. Personal life: the Sun-Mars conjunction opens a new 2-year cycle of activity in the realm of relationships. This period will bring clarity to uncertain unions and create opportunities for promising new connections. The month promises to be dynamic and eventful. Despite their suddenness, you will perceive these developments as long overdue and natural. Strive to channel this powerful surge of energy toward constructive goals and strengthening your position. January 1st, 20th, Mercury in your partnership sector triggers serious conversations, important agreements, and the planning of joint actions, travel, business terms. January 3rd, full moon in Cancer, time for personal triumph and sincerity. First house. The first full moon of the year will occur in your sign, affecting the first house of your horoscope, the sector of personality, appearance, and the self. This event marks a powerful culmination for the projects and internal processes you initiated back in June 2025. Now, you will be able to see the tangible results of your efforts and gain long-awaited clarity regarding your identity. This period offers a unique opportunity to shed the weight of accumulated responsibilities. It is a time for emotional liberation, when it is vital to listen to your true needs and allow yourself to be your authentic self, without looking back at the expectations of others. The full moon will bring a sense of relief and help you realize your self-worth, concluding a major stage in the formation of your new image. January 6th, Sun conjunct Venus, 7th house. This marks the beginning of a new planetary cycle in the realm of partnerships. This aspect will prompt you to reevaluate your level of satisfaction with current relationships, personal, social, and professional. Events today may echo experiences from January 2014, 2018, and 2022, encouraging you to assess the reciprocity and comfort within your unions. January 8th, Venus-Mars cycle, 7th house. The conjunction of the celestial lovers in Sirius Capricorn calls for aligning your heart's desires with practical action. This is a day for making decisions regarding the longevity of your unions, both in your personal life and business. It is an auspicious time for those seeking a reliable and stable partner to build a solid, lasting relationship. January 9th, 2-year activity cycle, Sun-Mars. A new 2-year phase begins in your partnership sector. Today, you are shaping your strategy and determining where your primary efforts in relationships will be directed over the next 2 years. This is a time to choose between taking an active stance and engaging in quiet reflection. January 10th, influence lasting until mid-month, a test of ambitions, opposition to Jupiter. During this period, planets in your relationship sector will clash with Jupiter, which is currently in your sign. People around you may aggressively push their opinions or try to steer you off course. Important warning: do not sacrifice your long-term goals for the interests of others. Remember, the rare luck of having Jupiter in your sign occurs only once every 12 years. Do not let your opportunities slip away just to please others. January 17th, day of success and recognition, Sun, Saturn, Uranus. A lucky turn of events will bring helpful meetings and well-deserved praise. Your partner's successes on this day will also translate into benefits for you. This is an excellent moment for an inspired start to new projects and preparing for major undertakings. January 17, February 10th, Venus in the 8th house, finances and resources. Venus enters the sector of shared finances, bringing harmony to matters of debt and joint assets. This is a time for material perks. You may see bonuses, passive income, advantageous purchases, or an increase in your partner's earnings. This period is also favorable for pleasant flirting and connecting with influential women. January 18th, new moon in Capricorn reset in the partnership sphere 7th house. This is the first new moon of the year, focusing your attention on the sector of relationships, obligations, and significant unions. Capricorn's energy brings seriousness, structure, and long-term perspectives to this area. This period offers excellent opportunities to review your professional connections. It will be especially effective to reconnect with old business contacts or resume work with former clients. Changes may also touch your personal life. Expect potential major developments in your spouse's or partner's affairs, as well as the launch of ambitious new plans with friends and colleagues. This time marks the beginning of a qualitatively new stage, allowing you to build a more solid foundation in both business collaborations and personal attachments, grounded in experience and mutual trust. January 20th, day of initiatives, Mars and Uranus. This is an auspicious moment for joint projects, trade, and advertising. Listen to the advice of partners and friends. Their suggestions could prove to be extremely profitable. Supporting someone else's initiative today will lead you to success. Also on January 20th, start of the Venus-Pluto cycle through March 2027. A long period of deep renewal begins in the realms of personal relationships, finances, and health. This is a time for healing stagnant situations. Expect potential radical changes to your image, a reassessment of property matters, or a surge of passion in your relationships. January 23rd, annual transformation impulse, Sun and Pluto in the 8th house. A new annual objective is being established in the sector of shared resources and major finances. Pluto begins to transform your approaches to investments, savings, and passive income. Important on January 23rd. Pay close attention to signs and events. They will indicate exactly which financial or property area will require your attention and reform throughout the year. This period calls for the mindful management of joint assets and a readiness for both internal and external change. A new era begins on January 26th. Neptune enters Aries, occupying your sector of achievements. This opens up an opportunity for you to realize long-held dreams regarding your status, though your methods for reaching these goals may be unconventional. January 27th, Mars-Pluto conjunction in the 8th house. This alignment will create a massive energetic resonance. Use this day to reevaluate your life strategies. Formulate a firm intention. In which area are you ready for a complete transformation? Your internal drive will serve as the foundation for long-term change. Wishing you a wonderful and successful month. My dear Cancers, please subscribe to the channel.